Are you actually desirous of a better life than the one you are living right now? Are you looking at your life and you're wondering, where I met my life is not where I want my life to be? Are you looking at getting inspired or getting motivated into taking the right action or moving in the right desired direction of your life? Have you been looking at your dream and you think it's not possible? Yes, if these are the questions in your heart, you are in the blog, the right channel, where all of these and many more questions are going to be answered. The channel is Emmanuel Inspired TV. In this channel, we are here to inspire you, to motivate you, and to help you understand that that thing that looks very impossible, it's possible. So do well to follow this channel, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, give this video a like. All right, let's go back to this video. Oh, Odige. Today I'm coming your way with another exciting teaching, and I am sure this is one teaching you will definitely want to listen to. We're going to be learning today a very fantastic tool that a lot of great men around the world had used, not only to create wealth, but to retain their wealth and as well as multiply their wealth. Today we are going to be looking at this topic that everyone, irrespective of their age, race, or size, had used over time, and it had never failed. As a matter of fact, it's a principle that has been in existence even before we came to this earth. Yes. Today, are you actually considering how you are going to create wealth? Are you a young man and you are thinking of how to retain your wealth? Yes, you've just made some few hundreds of dollars or millions of dollars or whatever currency of the world where you live. And you are thinking of how to multiply this money. And you're thinking of how you want to retain this wealth that you have created. Are you actually looking at the wealth and you are wondering with a lot of fears in your heart that one day you may never have this paper money again? As a matter of fact, somebody once said that even the paper money is fake. That's a theory I don't want to go into. It's a conspiracy theory, and it's a theory that you may well want to check out for yourself. As a matter of fact, there is just one thing that could actually help you attain this level of financial liberation, or you want to call it financial satisfaction. So today we are going to be looking at income generating assets. If you're one of those who have read, the very great book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, it quite explained a lot of things and factors, a lot of lessons was extracted from that book. And one of the things it talked about was investing on assets. And here we're going to be looking at income generating assets. And in his definition, he said asset is anything that had money to you, while liability is anything that takes money away from you. So today we are going to be looking at this fantastic income generating assets. Not just an asset that had money. Apart from the fact that it has money, it has several other factors that it adds to you, apart from just making you to generate wealth. All right. We're going to be looking at the topic real estate. As a matter of fact, it has been overflowed. We've had a lot of things about real estate. But I'm going to be giving you just 3 basic things that you need to know that real estate can do for you, and it can help you to achieve as an individual that is actually looking at creating wealth, multiplying your wealth, or retaining the wealth that you have created. Money, like birds, flies away from so many people. That's why you see people who had worked over the years, and at their retirement age, it seems as though they are only going to be depending on governments to survive. Social benefits, they call it. However, there are those who actually still live to this old age and which their wealth and riches to orphanages or people who are less privileged in the society. I'm sure that's one of the life you want to live, where at the end of your life, you actually wish to give all that you have earned and all that you have to those who could actually not be able to get to the level of wealth you have attained. Yes, real estate. Real estate is one fantastic asset that when properly, mind the word I use right now, when properly harnessed, could actually help you create, not just create, multiply, not only multiply, and retain your wealth. Do well to subscribe, hit the notification button, yes, that particular notification button, so that when we upload any content on this channel, Emmanuel Inspire TV, you will be one of the first persons that will be watching it. Leave a comment below. Let's read from you. Is there any questions you want to ask? Are there areas you want us to be talking on? Yes, leave the comment below in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you at the comment section so we can have that engagement. All right, let's go back to the video and learn together. So we're going to be looking at these three basic things that real estate is going to do for you quickly. And of course, we're going to be doing several justice to this topic on real estate. The first thing I wrote here is real estate is the only wealth creation asset that does not lose its value. I want you to think about it wherever you are right now, whether you are driving on the road or you're in a factory, you're in a mall, wherever you are right now on the surface of the earth. Think about where you are right now and ask yourself, what was the value of where I am now 10 years ago? Then you could understand when we say is the only wealth creation asset that does not lose its value. If we go by the definition that Robert Kiyosaki gave us, asset is anything that has income flows to you. Think about it. If I buy a vehicle, for instance, to do Uber or do any means of transportation, yes, it's an asset by that classification. Good. But does it lose its value? Yes, depreciation will set in. Well, real estate is one asset that does not lose its value. You may want to say, okay, how about a dilapidated building? How about houses that have, government marked them for demolition? They only mark the houses and not the land. All right. So you get it now. So as a matter of fact, it's the only wealth retention asset or a wealth creation asset that does not lose its value over the years. As a matter of fact, it's been here before we came. Yes, the health has been here before we came. The next one here, now real estate is the only asset that keep appreciating in value. I just gave you an instance now of where you were standing. It was worth 10 years ago. And what will it be worth in another 10 years? So if you do your maths, you can predict, if you know the value 10 years ago, you can predict what it will be worth in another 10 years. There's a piece of property I bought in Africa. It's about $1,200 like 4 years ago. Recently, I was just trying to check the market value. And guess what? Even with the inflation rates, it's already worth over $10,000. That's what we are saying. It's the only wealth retention or creation asset that keep appreciating the value. As a matter of fact, have you thought about real estate that you actually don't do anything to it for it to appreciate? If I buy a vehicle, for instance, by the definition we've agreed on, the asset is anything that had something to your income portfolio or income to you. Now, guess what happened to the vehicle? After several years, or let's say 2-3 years, I definitely have to do some repainting or repairing because it's going to be wear and tear. But for real estate, he does not wear out. And as a matter of fact, he only keep doing one thing, appreciating. So you really want to know more about these assets that keep appreciating in value without you having to do anything about it. All right. So the next one wrote here is the best wealth retention strategies. Yes. Have you made some few dollars and you are thinking on how to keep this money so it doesn't fly away? Go and get a piece of real estate. Just go by definition, is the only real asset. Every other asset, to a very large extent, I don't care to know what it is. Even factory, industries, whatever it is, it's going to wear out at some point. You're going to need to refeed them again. But a piece of land that they are on does not require anything. So, it's the only wealth retention strategy. You want to retain your wealth. You want to keep yourself in the float of wealth, if not forever, but at least for the rest of your life, or even to a point where you could actually hand over this to a generation after you. You're looking at your children or your children's children. So real estate is that piece of asset that will help you achieve this aim. The next thing you want to look at in real estate, apart from the fact that it's a best wealth retention strategy, real estate also helps you to hedge against inflation. I just told you just now what a piece of property I bought for over, let's say $1,300 or $1,400 for less than 5 years. It's now worth over $10,000. Can you beat that? Yes. It doesn't matter how many percent inflation has gone. Even if it has gone over 1,000%, you got a piece of real estate that's going to match up with the inflation rates. What's my advice to you today? Go and get a piece of real estate. It doesn't matter where it is right now. A forest that you are looking at today is soon going to become a city tomorrow. Where you are right now that you are calling a city was a forest. In some cases, it was actually a place where only the whites were living. But right now, guess what? We're here. We've been able to push in because why? Population increases on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, we've been told that over 8-point-something billion people are living on the surface of the earth. And by 2050, this is going to rise by over 64%. And guess what? This population are going to need a piece of real estate to live in, either as a rental service or a place where they are going to stay for some time. As a matter of fact, there is no business you are going to do on the surface of the earth that does not require a real estate. Even if you tell me that you have an airline, all you do is just fly on the air, you're going to need a landing port. You need a place to land your plane, and that's going to be a piece of real estate. The other time, the owner of McDonald's was asked, what's the secret of your wealth? And, you guys keep growing in your wealth and everything. And he said something. He said, we are not counting the burgers we are selling or the calories. No, that's not where we're making our money from. We're making our money from the piece of real estate that our businesses are sitting on. That's why you see every McDonald's around the world is on a tied road. It's strategically located. So you want to know how to actually buy this piece of real estate. What best real estate to buy? What best investment you want to make in real estate? That's more reason why you want to stay with us on this channel. By next week, God willing, we're going to be bringing on this set, a legal practitioner is going to be telling us how to buy so you don't buy problem. All right. And what to do with a piece of real estate. You bought a piece of land and you don't know what to do with a piece of land. We are going to be telling you how to utilize your piece of land, how to secure your land, how to make your real estate begin to appreciate in value over time. That real estate appreciate in value doesn't mean that it's going to be every piece of land that's going to appreciate. No, it's definitely going to be the one that you bought strategically. I'm going to be giving you strategies on how you could actually buy the best piece of real estate that you will smile to the bank for the rest of your life. Till I come your way again, I remain my humble self, Emmanuel O. Odige, saying, go get a piece of real estate today. Thank you.